Hello, I'm Steve from KEYSOUND and I've got with me Paul Thurkettle from Yamaha to show me this amazing keyboard, the PSR-SX920.
It really is
I can't wait.
Really is an impressive keyboard, Steve. Hi.
Good nice to see you again, yeah.
Great to be here. Yeah, this is the all-new PSR-SX920 from Yamaha. We're going to be talking about what a keyboard is, what an arranger workstation is, Steve.
Brilliant,
because we tend to call these things arranger workstations today. So what's the difference? But first of all, should we have a listen?
Definitely.
Here we go. What a sound.
Just a bit, yeah.
It's amazing. So that's the first thing. The sound of this thing is just so impressive. And that's because we've got this brilliant speaker system. It's called an expansive sound system. So it doesn't matter where you stand around the instrument, it sounds the same. Usually keyboards project the sound at you, but this instrument projects the sound everywhere. So first of all, the sound is incredible. Let's dive in. Let's have a look. Let's give you an overview, because I know you're going to do loads more videos kind of getting into the depths of what this instrument does, but just as an overview to kind of give you a taster. Let's talk about sounds. Of course, voices as we call them. The instrument's got well over 1,500 voices on board.
Yeah.
That's a lot of voices. And they're all incredible quality. And incidentally, it's 250 more voices than you had on the previous model. If you looked at the SX920, so the model below this one, actually, it's got an extra 391 voices in addition to its predecessor, the SX700. So for anybody kind of comparing the old range to the new range, yes, we've got more. 250 more voices on the 920 and 391 voices more on the 720. But those voices are really important because a lot of those voices are made up of voices that come from our Genos 2 flagship workstation, as you know really well.
Brilliant keyboard.
So things like your Kino strings, they're all on board now on the 920. I guess the point is that for the first time at this price point, for a mid-level keyboard, we've got features and sounds that would only be usually expected on our flagship. So from a price point of view, it's incredible. Now, something else that's really brilliant about this is the voices. Included in the voices, we have new super articulation voices. And for those people who don't know what super articulation is, you can manipulate the sound, you can articulate the sound. Let me show you.
Absolutely incredible.
Isn't that
Just
incredible?
brilliant, yeah.
Now those voices, Steve, are brand new to PSR-SX keyboards, and they are called Super Articulation Plus voices. They're an addition to the Super Articulation voices that everybody has enjoyed on SX keyboard. And Super Articulation means that, as you could hear the squeaks and the nuances and the slides of the guitar. So it's not just about the note that's being played, but it's all of the effect. So if you play something, I can press one of the articulation buttons and create harmony. It's just incredible. But what is also more incredible on this instrument is we don't just have Super Articulation Plus, which, like I said, is new to 920 and 720. You also have Super Articulation 2, which is, again, only found on our flagship instruments, on Genos 2. We now have those voices on board. Let's take a look.
Yeah, speechless. Yeah.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah. You've got lots of other features on board, Steve. You've got things like crossfade portamento, which is a new feature which allows you to slide between notes. Now, we've had portamento before, but now with crossfade portamento, we can adjust the timing and just how the portamento works. Have a look. So I've selected a synth voice, and I can now adjust the portamento time. If I play the notes individually, if I play them separately, you get the short staccato. If I play them together, like in the opening song I did, the note slides. But I can now adjust.
Yeah, that's very good, yeah.
You can do all sorts of stuff with it. And of course I can adjust the threshold. I can adjust, if we go to the menu, I can adjust the timing of it. I can adjust even the velocity. So there's filly boots. You can do lots of stuff with crossfade portamento, which I think is brilliant. What's new on 920, we've now got the joystick. Now we had joysticks on previous instruments, but the joystick now joins the family of assignable. So we can now assign different features to the joystick.
That's incredible,
which is giving you much more, ability to change, much more ability to do, basically tweak what you want. We know that some of our customers, they don't want to do that. They don't want to tweak. They just want to sit down and play the instrument. But we've also got a huge amount of customers that do want to do that. They want to edit, they want to change, and like you're a prime example. You love doing all of that. So we can do that with the instrument if we want to. So let's talk about styles, because styles are pretty much one of the most important areas of the instrument. 575.
That's a lot, yeah.
575 styles, which incidentally, if you're interested, is 50 more than we had on our previous instrument.
Yeah.
But it's not just 50 extra styles, we've got new styles. And we've got, in fact, every style is new because of the new sound generator. The sounds within the styles are all new. Plus, what we call insertion effects in the styles are new. And we've got double the power that we did have on our previous instrument. So 4 insertion effects for styles on the 920, 2 insertion effects for styles on the 720. Now, if you're not bothered about insertion effects, doesn't matter. Just sit and play the instrument. It's already done. We've used one-touch settings before, and for those people that don't know what one-touch settings are, very simply, we can select one of the 575 styles on board the instrument. I mean, that's crazy to start with, isn't it?
Yeah.
575 styles. A style is for those people who don't know, it's a band. It's like having 575 bands on board the instrument. backing bands. So we can select a style, we can select one touch setting, and the whole instrument, everything, will be set up instantly in the most appropriate way to play that particular style, which is incredible.
It's simple as you want.
Yeah, let's have a listen to some.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Notice we were using the live controller,
Yeah.
and that now allows you to control the sound live. So we're changing the resonance. There's lots of things you can change. You can edit and tell it exactly what you want it to do, but we can change. All live on the instrument while you're playing. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Let's have another. Let's have some country music.
Oh yeah,
let's have some country.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is a country folk ballad. All just using the one-touch settings.
Yeah,
it's amazing. What about this? Go back to the 70s. Have a listen to this. The brass is brilliant, and the wah guitar.
Oh, what a sound that is! Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Really, really good. You can have some real great fun. I've got to
definitely.
say.
Yeah.
It's all about having fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all about enjoying what the instrument can do.
Yeah, one of the great features I love on the Genos too is this style dynamics. And I believe it's on here, if I'm not mistaken.
Voila, here it is. So let's explain what style dynamic control is. We know we've got style control, as we've just been using. So you've got introductions, 4 variations to the style. So you've kind of got a verse and a chorus and a second verse, a second chorus, a break, and 3 endings. Yeah. Now that's great, and we've had that for kind of quite a while now, and it works really well. Style dynamic control gives you even more control of the style. So in other words, while you're playing with any version, with the intro, with the variations or the endings, whatever, if you just wanted to pull the dynamic, pull the energy of the band, just pull them back, you can do it.
But it's all on the fly.
It's all on the fly. It's all live.
That's brilliant.
So let's give you an example. So if I've got, and I can use the live control to do it. So if I've got, let's say we've got acoustic jazz, I've got introduction, and we're going to go to variation. Let's go to variation B. So here we go. If I just wanted the energy to come out, not change the style, just pull the band down a little bit. So it's not just the volume that's changing, it's the whole dynamic, it's the whole energy. Everything is just being pulled down so I can...
Sometimes less is more.
Less is more.
Yeah.
And it really puts the emotion and the passion and also the power into the song. But it's doing exactly as it says on the tin. It's dynamic style control. So that I'm the band leader. I'm in control of the band. Well, now I can really control them. And what's more, I don't always just have to twist the knob. I can tell my foot pedal to move that style dynamic control. So I don't need to do that. I can just move my foot. So if I push it down, the drums are getting more, it's just being more dynamic, more energy. And that happens with every style on board, including user styles. Every intro, every variation, any style control, style dynamic control will work. Either on the live control switch, or you can assign it to a foot pedal. One of our other features on SX920 is panel reset.
Yes.
So if you get lost, if you think, oh, I don't know what I've done, literally direct access, panel reset, reset. And that's a little bit like turning it off and turning it back on again. It just takes you back to the beginning. So no need to panic. Simple, panel reset. Also, we had a lot of customers asking, we've got some amazing demos built in.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Which I know that in the store you have them running.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, brilliant.
All
programmed. But it must have took hours to get them sounds to set him up, but you can never replicate them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we've given you that answer. So if I press the demo, you'll hear the instrument jump into action, and there's the... I've now got a pause button.
Oh, it's matched the sound.
It's given me the sound that's using a super articulation voice. If I turn the pause button off. And as it changes, I can pause it at any time and use the sound that it's using in the demo.
That's incredible.
So interesting, isn't it? It
very good.
Give you stuff to really get your teeth into. Talking of sounds and demos, actually, expansion memory is an important thing to talk about. Expansion memory is the memory that the instrument will use so that you can import expansion packs.
Yes, yeah.
Because not only have you got all of this, but you can add more.
Correct, yeah.
In this instrument, for those guys out there that want to kind of compare to our previous instruments, double the memory. So we've got 2 GB of expansion space in the 920 and 1 GB of expansion space in the 720, which is it's a lot. And also, for the first time that I can remember, the instrument is going to come preloaded with packs. I think it's going to come with 6 packs.
Yeah.
So for customers who buy SX920 and SX720, there will already be packs
all installed,
preloaded, pre-installed in the instrument, which that gives you an endless repertoire of songs. You know what, Steve? The ideas that Yamaha have come up with.
Oh, it keeps getting better and better each time.
It really does. Even a vocal harmonizer built in, as you wouldn't expect until you got up to our top of the range instruments. Just to finish off, as I say, that we try to keep this as short as we possibly can, but there is so much in the instrument. I'm just going to finish off by showing you the multipads, because on board the instrument we have multipads over here.
They are amazing.
For people who don't know what they are, come into the store. Have Steve show you what they do. They're full of loops and different accompaniments and different instruments that can be added into your style.
It's so powerful.
It really is. But you can also do something else with it.
Yeah.
You can also trigger your audio files from the multipad. So just to end off with, I'm going to play you a little track. And I've brought a singer friend along.
Yeah.
And she sounds great. Let's have a listen.
Hey friend, I just had to call you to say hi. Well, it's been such a long, long time. Wonder what you're doing with your life. Hey, 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 old friend. Lately spent time thinking about those days. All the crazy things we do and say. Maybe start remembering games we'd play. Hey, 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 yeah. And if we should meet, how will you be? Wonder what you think of me. So many changes, rearranging, going through so many phases. Time flies. Time flies. Time flies. Yeah, time flies. Say, friend, strange how often you've been on my mind. Times and places left so far behind, but they'll stay forever yours and mine. Yeah, yeah. And if we should meet, how will you be? Wonder what you think of me. So many changes, rearranging, going through so many phases. Time flies. Time flies. Time flies. Yeah, time flies.
Absolutely amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
All in the
Yeah.
an
Well, if
array
you want to know more about this amazing keyboard, come down to KEYSOUND and have a great demo of it, and we'll show you and support you all through the lifetime of it.
It's been great.
It's
to be
fun
here.
for coming. Brilliant.
Nice to see you.